Hi there, this is Cynthia,
And Lauren.
and I'm gonna do Lauren's nails today with a gel manicure that has the chrome, and she's been a little sick, so I'm doing this as like a special thing to make her feel better because her gel nail polish I did a couple of weeks ago is now beginning to peel. So we're gonna kind of run you through how to take off gel nails without destroying your real nail. It's really important that you don't peel the nail polish off because it adheres to your nail base, your natural nail, and if you peel it off when it starts to do this, then you're going to also peel a layer of your nail off. The proper way to do it is to get you some good nail polish remover that has acetone in it and oil. This one is by ASP, and you get it at Sally's Beauty Salon. There's also one that I have not tried that you can get at Walmart by Onyx, I think, and so it also has an oil in it. Then you need a good wrap. So these I ordered, they're actually from China. They're gel polish remover wraps. They are comparable to the OPI remover wraps. They are very important. This part is thin enough that it doesn't soak up too much polish remover. You put the polish remover on this, you apply it to the nail, and then the next thing would be to have a towel and a heat source, which I will be using a heating pad. And what I will do, we'll put these on. We'll put a plastic glove over her hand, put the heating pad on top of her hands, and fold the towel over to give that heat. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to soak a pad with the polish remover. 1 pump, 2 pumps. And then we're going to take her nail and we're going to make sure and cover the entire nail. I think 2 pumps might be too much, so let's go with 1 next. Then we're going to pull this down so that there is a good seal, and we're going to do this with all the remaining nails.
Instant chrome nails.
We're going to do this, and then we'll get them on both hands. And this polish remover by ASP has an oil in it, and so when we're all finished, you will be able to see the effects of that as well. So now we're going to put our hands into a plastic glove, like so, and this one as well. This soak-off method is one that I learned from a YouTuber that, oops, she does this, and her nails are beautiful, and she doesn't have to, there's no scrubbing, there's no picking at your nails like that and all. So then we're going to have her put her hands here. Then we are going to turn this heating pad onto high, and we're going to place it so, and then we are going to cover this to keep that heat, oops, to keep that heat going.
And then she takes it in.
And she can lay her head down and take a nap if she wants. So we'll do this for 20 minutes and get back to you. You're going to test and see if her nails are ready. Ta-da!
Hot hands.
The gloves had melted to her hands. No, just kidding.
You should undo this way.
Doing it like this so that I don't accidentally pull off all of the thingies at once.
Oh, ring finger's getting a nudge.
We will test. This is, look
Whoa.
at it. See how it comes off? There was no scraping or anything. We can go like that and gently remove the stuff that's left. Like that.
Wow.
And it's all gone. And then whenever you massage over that area, you'll feel there's oils.
Is it oils or is it sweat?
Maybe both oil and sweat. So there is one nail.
Ah, interesting.
And there's another one, see? And then we'll just flake off this little pieces. They come off without any pressure, like that. Anything that seems like, see, like that's a little bit more stuck like that, you can always, I'm not going to put this back on because there's so much polish on it.
Red.
But you can always go and put more, put it back on and put the glove back on for a little bit. But I think this is such a small amount, I can use the polish remover on a pad and get it. See how beautiful?
I'm impressed.
Isn't that awesome? See?
Oh,
It just,
how odd.
is its own little piece. Isn't that cool? What do you think?
Nifty. They're still stained like normal nail polish after using red.
There are some base coats that you can get that wouldn't give you the staining effect as bad with the red, but they're a little more harsh. This is Vitagel that we used. Let me show you. It's Recovery by Vitagel. It is vitamin enriched, and it's not as harsh on the nails. So, what do you think?
Am I supposed to like wash my nails afterwards or something?
What do you mean?
Like wash my hands or something?
We'll clean your hands.
Interesting. Okay.
Do they feel bad? Does it look bad? Something? Tell me about it. Tell me your thoughts.
I feel like my nails look weird. Yeah. Like there's
How
like
so?
a white line right there
Uh-huh.
where my actual nail showed through.
Uh-huh.
So I was just curious. Okay, cool.
Let me see it. Let me see it. So why the dark yellow, you mean?
No, like why is that part
White?
white?
Because your nail grew out during the time you had it on. So it didn't have anything.
Looks so unhealthy.
It's just dry.
Okay. Cool. Next.
Okay.
It's like a perm, but for your nails.
So here's one that peeled up. So after wearing them for the first time for 2 weeks, or actually a little over 2 weeks, do you feel
I'm
that?
impressed.
But do you feel like, is that a concern that you think, because reviews and things talk about, we watched a thing on it, and gel nails don't improve your nails as far as like, they can't make your nails strong or anything, because you're born with what you're born with as far as like thickness of your nail, thinness of your nail. What it does is it acts like a armor to protect your nail from
The battlefield of life.
yeah, like if you hit your nail or something, you're a little more strength to your nail. It's not going to break off as easy, especially if you have brittle nails like me, because I wore fake nails for my wedding years ago, and I just have, they came off, but instead of going to a salon and having them taken off, I actually peeled them off. So I peeled the top layer of my nail off, and ever since then my nails have been super, super brittle. That's why it's really important and very vital that you don't peel these off, because it adheres to your natural nail. It's going to peel off your natural nail if you peel it.
Just like ripping off
So
a Band-Aid.
it's like a, that's why it acts as a guard against when you hit your nail and stuff. It acts like armor because it's shellac. It's not, I mean, it's not regular polish. It's actually shellac. That's why it has to be soaked off like this.
Okay.
But if you want, go ahead and take your nails and rub around on it. You can feel the skin around them. It should be a little bit oily feeling. And you can rub that oil into your nails.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead, you can do that. But yeah, if you feel that your nails are more harmed by using it, then don't use it. But it should give you the ability.
Pruned. I hate that feeling.
It should give you the ability to grow your nails out longer as long as you're wearing the gel polish. If you have brittle nails to begin with, when you take the polish off, if your nails are long, they're going to break anyways because they normally would break. The gel polish is acting as a barrier or a guard for you to be able to let your nails get that long.
Cool.
You don't have to use reds. Reds do stain, like this one stained her nails. But it's totally up to you how you feel about your nails and what you think. But I think Laura's nails look really good. Considering that polish was on for over 2 weeks,
Yeah, that's impressive.
I think that's pretty good. We'll see what we can do about that yellow staining here in a
We'll
minute.
polish over it.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a pad to remove some of this. Shouldn't take much at all. And then I will put some oil on her hands and let it soak before I start a new manicure if she so chooses. Okay, these are her nails. After getting everything off, they look really healthy. They're a little yellow from staining, but they're healthy. Some of them are starting to peel, but she said her nails naturally peel. We don't know if it's been on for 2 weeks, so we're not sure if that's 2 weeks worth of peeling or what. So we'll get that cleaned up with a buffer, a light. This is a very light, very, very light sanding buffer. This is a nail shaper, so we will file our nails and get them in shape, and then we'll put some oil on there. And what I use is the Gelish Nourish cuticle oil nail. So I'll put that on all our nails. We'll let that sit before we start the next manicure. Very important step.